Okay, hello, hi. My name is Mrs. Lord. Yeah, you can call me Mrs. Lord. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna try to explain a few things. First, on how I came to Ireland. I'm from Africa. Yeah, I'm from Botswana, as you can see. But I live in Ireland, and I've been living in Ireland from 2009. Yeah, so it's been 10 years living in Ireland. And I came to Ireland as a student and been on a student visa for about 6, 7 years. So, anyway, I did business studies for like 4 years, and then during that journey, I was working as a carer, and I was a care worker, and I met a very interesting friend of mine who said, okay, it wasn't easy to find jobs of anything at the time because Ireland was right in the middle of the recession. So a friend of mine said, I've been looking at IT and I'm thinking of transitioning. She did some psychology or something like that, transitioning from that psychology to IT. So I have enrolled in DIT in Dublin. So why don't we both try this? At the time, I was living outside Dublin. I was living in Wicklow. So I thought to myself, okay, Carlow is nearer than Dublin. So I did enroll in Carlow Institute in Dublin, in Ireland, sorry. It's roasting outside, but I'm African. Guess what I have? Anyway, no, so I did 2 years higher diploma in computer science, and I finished that, and I felt it wasn't enough. And in that process, a friend of mine that I used to live with introduced me to a mentor, somebody who'd studied IT as well, and who was very much advanced. He is an engineer right now, and he guided me all the way to how I can achieve my dreams. And he helped me quite a lot. He used to help me with how to create websites, how to code, Python, all those good stuff. So I wasn't really that great in coding, so I chose the other way. I chose networking, I chose security, and he actually encouraged me to do that. And he said to me, why don't you do online certificates? They're quite very good and are very much recognized in the IT industry. And it took me, believe it or not, 2 years to actually do it, because he used to ream me, encourage me, but he was good though. And it just took a lot of mental struggle and mental motivation and mental strength to actually put myself down and said, you know what, I'm going to do this. So in this year, just before the COVID, the virus, I was looking on to some e-commerce or e-colleges to enroll onto. So I bumped into a website. I've put a link at the bottom if you might be interested in living in Ireland, because it's only for the Irish people and it's free. So I did enroll on that online. So I've been doing these online for like 2, 3 months. Prior to that, I did kind of had a lot of YouTube content about CompTIA, because my mind at the beginning was trying to get to do CCNA, but because CCNA had transitioned as well to a different type of certificate, I couldn't catch up with that. So I decided, you know what, let me start with CompTIA and see what I would do with this. And I did enjoy it. I loved it. So I did the course online, did with them, and I booked for my exams. And Lord behold, I passed my exams.